KIMT Storm Alert Weather 3 meteorologist Hunter Donahoe is joining us now, talking about some snow squalls here in the future.
I remember, what was it? Several weeks ago, we had one of those squally events too, Nick, and we saw some crashes along some of our interstates. So that'll be something we'll have to keep an eye on closely.
Yes.
Everyone needs to take it slow. Whenever a snow squall does come out and about and you run into one of them, just don't freak out. Get off the road safely.
Yes.
Slow down, headlights, flashers, everything, so you are as visible as possible. You look out there in Mason City right now, it's a bit gloomy. You look at the sky, you don't see much sunshine, but we do have some passing snow showers here and there, fresh layer of some light snow accumulations on the ground and even on many of our roads, so still take it easy for the rest of our day. Temperatures falling from west to east in the low to mid 20s along the I-35 corridor, upper 20s to low, even mid 30s the farther east you go. That colder air is being filtered in by these winds that are around 15 to 30 miles per hour sustained, with wind gusts approaching 40 miles per hour, especially out to the west. This is giving us wind chills down in the single digits for many, and this is what we were talking about earlier this morning, where temperatures will be tumbling throughout the day and will go down into the sub-zero range for wind chills tonight. Some off and on snow showers lingering right now. That's been the theme throughout the morning, but it's as we head into the afternoon where things will start to ramp up in terms of those wind speeds. At least for those roads, a majority of them are fine. A few partially covered roads in southeast Minnesota, I-35 in North Iowa, out to our far southwestern four corners of counties. It's where you're dealing with the most issues currently. That cold front has passed through, so as it continues to move on to our south and east, all that cold air from Canada is coming on in here, and our temperatures, of course, will drop, and those winds are starting to increase. A winter weather advisory remains in place for Freeborn, Worth, Cerro Gordo, Winnebago, and Hancock counties from now until 9 p.m. tonight. Snow showers, snow squalls with wind gusts upwards of 45 to even maybe 50 miles an hour for those counties that were shaded in blue. Everyone else, around 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts likely. So here you go with the model guidance showing those ribbons of some snow squalls that will pass on through here. I-35, the hot spot for them. They'll linger in towards the late evening, gradually tapering off into our early Saturday morning. Again, I mentioned it earlier. Slow down, turn on those headlights, turn on those flashers. If you have to stay on the roads going through a snow squall, you want to be able to be seen by everyone else traveling on the roads. If you can get off the travel lanes, that's perfect. Do it, because these things will mean business if they do indeed develop. But guess what? This isn't the last round of snow. We'll have another system rolling in for Sunday. Looks like it'll give us some widespread snowfall throughout the day. Eventually, it'll taper off into our Sunday evening. So grand total here between these two events, most likely we'll see around 1 inch to 3 inches for a good chunk of our region. Lighter amounts maybe out to our southwestern portions of our viewing area, mainly Worth, Cerro Gordo, Winnebago, Hancock counties. Now, farther east you go, maybe along Highway 52, you could pick upwards of maybe around 4 inches. So it'll be something that we'll track closely, at least through the weekend. Over the next 7 days, brutal cold comes in this weekend. 9 degrees for a high on Saturday, winds remaining breezy, sub-zero wind chills all day. Of course, that potential for some more snow, with the winds still being rather strong, could have some blowing snow again. At least we'll rebound to the teens to 20s by Sunday. And then an even colder day comes in for MLK Day, 2 degrees for a high temperature. That's it. Again, an even more brutally cold start to the day. Wind chills well below zero again. But hey, at least after MLK Day, things start to improve. We're going back to those teens with a much, much quieter weather pattern to wrap up the end of the next week. Nick?